Without delay, let's delve into the eerie events surrounding Rosemary's Baby. The curse that plagued the cast and crew of the film became apparent after a series of mysterious occurrences. Mia Farrow, the lead actress, faced personal tragedy, while director Roman Polanski encountered his own misfortunes. John Cassavetes and Ruth Gordon also experienced unsettling events that some attributed to the dark themes of the movie. Sidney Blackmer, Maurice Evans, Ralph Bellamy, and Charles Grodin had their own encounters with the curse, leaving many to question if the movie had unleashed a malevolent force upon them. The chilling tale of Rosemary's Baby seemed to transcend the screen, weaving a sinister thread through the lives of those involved. The presence of the curse lingered long after the final scene was shot, casting a shadow over the production that many could not ignore. The film follows a young pregnant wife living in Manhattan who becomes increasingly paranoid about her elderly neighbors. As her pregnancy progresses, she starts to believe that these seemingly friendly and helpful neighbors are involved in dark practices. The plot thickens as she suspects they are members of a satanic cult. Lieutenant Rosemary's trust in her surroundings erodes as she uncovers hints that suggest they are grooming her to use her baby for their disturbing rituals. This tension builds throughout the movie, creating an atmosphere of dread and confusion. Based on the novel by Ira Levin, the story explores themes of trust, fear, and the loss of autonomy, making viewers question the reality that surrounds Rosemary. As she struggles to protect her unborn child, the chilling nature of her situation raises unsettling questions about the intentions of those closest to her. The film expertly combines psychological horror with elements of suspense, leaving a lasting impact on its audience. In 1968, the movie took a B-movie producer, a filmmaker untested in America, and an unproven star, and combined them to create one of the greatest horror stories ever seen on the big screen. The collaboration of these individuals resulted in a film that captivated audiences with its chilling narrative and unforgettable performances. This classic is a testament to the power of teamwork and creativity in the world of cinema. Its legacy continues to endure, solidifying its place in the annals of film history. Rosemary's Baby is kind of the godmother to all of these same themed horror films that involve Satan. It spawned movies like The Exorcist, The Omen, and The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The movie is scary yet elegant. It's eerie but oddly romantic, completely horrifying in its subject matter, but beautiful in design. It's the product of a meticulous director and a young star who persevered even in the midst of a divorce, and a cast and crew that may have ultimately suffered a terrible curse for their part in the film. Even before the novel hit bookstores, it became a really hot property in Hollywood. It caught the eye of director and producer William Castle, best known for his B-movie horror films. At this time in his career, he was really eager to make a prestigious film. Rosemary's Baby was a project that interested him greatly. Castle saw the potential in this classic tale and was determined to bring it to life on the big screen. With his experience in the horror genre, he was excited to tackle a more serious and impactful project. The prospect of working on such a renowned story fueled his passion for filmmaking even further, and he was ready to take on the challenge of adapting this chilling narrative. The opportunity to create a film that would stand out among his previous works motivated Castle to pour his heart and soul into the production of Rosemary's Baby. His dedication and vision for the project set the stage for the movie to become a timeless classic in the horror genre. After acquiring the rights to the book, a deal was struck with Paramount Pictures to bring the film to life. Producer Robert Evans recognized the novel's potential and agreed to adapt it for the screen. However, he insisted that Castle only be involved as a producer. The film Rosemary's Baby went on to become a classic in the horror genre, captivating audiences with its eerie storyline and chilling atmosphere. The collaboration between the rights holder and the producer helped bring this iconic movie to the big screen, solidifying its lasting impact on cinematic history. Roman Polanski had quite an interesting journey before directing Rosemary's Baby. Originally, William Castle wanted to helm the project but ultimately accepted Robert Evans' decision to offer the directorial position to Roman Polanski. This marked Polanski's American debut, a significant milestone in his career. Despite Castle's initial interest in directing the film himself, the film industry saw the talented Polanski take the reins of this classic movie after Evans presented him with the opportunity. Polanski's direction of Rosemary's Baby would go on to captivate audiences and become a landmark in the horror genre. Roman Polanski, the director of Rosemary's Baby, immediately became engaged with the novel and loved it. He decided to write the screenplay himself. When it came time to choose the supporting cast, Polanski did something unorthodox. He drew them, feeling that each resident of the Bramford needed a very particular look. He believed this method would make it easier for the casting director to find the proper person. Rosemary's Baby remains a classic example of Polanski's meticulous approach to filmmaking. During the casting of the movie Rosemary's Baby, Evans and Polanski had disagreements from the start. They both believed that Robert Redford would be perfect for the role of Guy Woodhouse, Rosemary's ambitious actor-husband. Unfortunately, Paramount and Redford were locked into a contractual dispute at the time, so he wasn't available. However, despite this setback, the film went on to become a classic in the horror genre, captivating audiences with its chilling storyline and exceptional performances. The absence of Redford led to the eventual casting of another actor in the role, but the legacy of Rosemary's Baby endures as a timeless piece of cinema. The studio set out searching for others to play this role in 1968's Rosemary's Baby. Ultimately, Polanski decided on John Cassavetes, a talented filmmaker he was already familiar with. Initially, Mia Farrow was not Polanski's first choice for Rosemary Woodhouse. Polanski sought an all-American actress, considering Tuesday Weld, known for her work in films like The Cincinnati Kid. However, Evans and Castle had different ideas. They believed Mia Farrow, then famous for the TV series Peyton Place, was perfect for the role. This casting decision would shape the iconic film and leave a lasting impact on horror cinema. After auditioning a few actresses, Polanski ended up agreeing that Mia was the right person for this part. They felt like she was just a little bit left of center, and that's the reason they wanted her. She wasn't just another pretty face. Rosemary's Baby is a classic horror film that continues to intrigue audiences with its chilling storyline and captivating performances. Mia Farrow's portrayal of Rosemary remains iconic, thanks in part to Polanski's insight in casting her for the role. The film's eerie atmosphere and suspenseful plot have solidified its place in cinematic history as a must-watch for horror enthusiasts. Polanski's acceptance of Farrow truly brought a unique and memorable element to this timeless classic. During the production of Rosemary's Baby, the director and John Cassavetes clashed frequently. Cassavetes, a titan of independent film, was known for his improvisational productions, like A Woman Under the Influence. In contrast, Polanski, the director of the movie, was recognized for his precision in filmmaking. The clash between the freewheeling style of Cassavetes and the meticulous approach of Polanski added an interesting dynamic behind the scenes of the film. Despite their differences, both brought their unique talents to create the iconic and chilling atmosphere of Rosemary's Baby. The distinct directorial styles of Cassavetes and Polanski ultimately contributed to the success and lasting impact of the film. During the making of Rosemary's Baby, Cassavetes, an actor in the movie, clashed with Polanski due to their different approaches. Cassavetes preferred improvisation, letting the moment guide him, while Polanski was precise and disliked any deviation from his vision, even if it was just moving a glass slightly. This clash of styles added tension behind the scenes, reflecting the intensity of the film itself. The dynamic between Cassavetes' spontaneity and Polanski's meticulousness captures the underlying unease present throughout the classic horror movie. Their conflicting methods brought a unique energy to the production, ultimately contributing to the eerie and unsettling atmosphere that defines Rosemary's Baby. In the movie, Polanski's experience with Cassavetes was not very good. According to Mia Farrow, Polanski's directing style involved him acting out scenes himself to show the actors what he wanted. This approach apparently convinced the young actress to do a few outrageous things. Polanski's unique method of directing certainly had an impact on the film's production and the performances of the cast. This classic film bears the mark of Polanski's intense involvement and innovative directing techniques. Rosemary's Baby stands as a testament to Polanski's distinct vision and directorial approach. During the filming of Rosemary's Baby, extreme methods were employed to capture intense scenes. One such instance involved an actress eating raw liver despite being a strict vegetarian. Another intense moment occurred during a sequence where the character Rosemary walks into New York traffic, hoping cars would stop. This risky scene was not staged with blocked streets or stunt drivers. Rosemary truly ventured onto the street, a concept proposed by Polanski. He reassured the actress that no one would harm a pregnant woman, leading to multiple takes of the scene with Polanski operating the camera himself. The dedication to realism in filming these dangerous sequences added an extra layer of intensity to the movie. In 1968, the film Rosemary's Baby has often been thought to have been cursed, touching a large number of people involved in its production, especially the film's director and producer. Rumors of cursed movie sets have kind of been the norm in Hollywood since the Golden Age, but they usually didn't amount to anything more than rumors. The movie's eerie themes and unsettling storyline added to the mystique surrounding its production. Despite the rumors, Rosemary's Baby remains a classic in the horror genre, captivating audiences with its chilling tale of paranoia and suspense. The legacy of the film continues to fascinate movie buffs and scholars alike, shedding light on the intricacies of filmmaking and the mystique of cursed sets. In the final scene of the movie where they celebrate Satan, this kind of pushes the film over the edge. Seeing all these actors praise Satan is disturbing, and one that really sticks out is seeing the Andy Griffith Show actress Hope Summers. You might remember she plays Clara Edwards on the show. She's one of the people that is worshiping Satan too. My eyes and my mind didn't want to compute this troubling scene. After the success of Rosemary's Baby, Sharon Tate's tragic death brought a chilling aura to the film's legacy. Roman Polanski's wife was brutally murdered by the Manson family, despite her lack of connection to them. The eerie circumstances sparked speculation about a possible curse haunting Polanski due to the sinister themes of the movie he directed. The bizarre intersection of reality and fiction surrounding Tate's death remains a haunting reminder of the darker side of Hollywood. The composer of the film's haunting score tragically died just months after finishing his work. At the age of 38, he fell from a cliff in Los Angeles, an accident that resulted in a severe cerebral hemorrhage. Following this unfortunate event, he slipped into a coma, leaving many to hope for his recovery. However, despite the efforts of medical professionals and the support of loved ones, he ultimately passed away. His music had played a vital role in creating the chilling atmosphere that enveloped the film, enhancing the tension and unease experienced by audiences. The loss of this talented composer not only left a void in the world of film music, but also cast a shadow over the legacy of the movie itself. His contributions remain memorable, echoing through the unsettling scenes that have captivated viewers for decades. The impact of his work continues to be felt, demonstrating the powerful connection between sound and storytelling. Following the completion of the film, William Castle, the producer of Rosemary's Baby, faced kidney failure. During this period, he experienced hallucinations of scenes from the movie, causing him great fear. Castle himself expressed deep concern regarding the consequences of his involvement in the production of this classic EP. Following the success of Rosemary's Baby, the author of the book, Ira Levin, faced a string of misfortunes. Despite not holding beliefs in witchcraft or Satanism, his life took a distressing turn. He found himself targeted by strikes and lost his wife soon after the movie's release. These harrowing experiences haunted him as he aged. As the production of the film progressed, Mia Farrow found herself in a challenging position. though her marriage to Frank Sinatra during that time seemed to carry a certain weight. Her determination to be part of this iconic movie shone through. She desperately wanted to appear in the movie, and as the filming stretched on, she began making continuous trips between New York and Los Angeles. This hectic routine was her attempt to keep the film's momentum alive, while also trying to keep Sinatra satisfied with her presence. However, Sinatra was not impressed with her dedication. Instead of discussing their situation with her directly and seeking a resolution, he opted for a more confrontational approach. In a move that symbolized the growing rift in their relationship, he dispatched his lawyer to the set of the film. Without warning, she was served with divorce papers right in the middle of her commitment to the project. This moment was both heartbreaking and pivotal, reflecting the complexities of her personal life against the backdrop of an unforgettable cinematic experience. Despite this emotional turmoil, Mia's resilience and focus on her role propelled her through the difficulties, ultimately contributing to the film's legacy. It was a testament to her commitment to acting, even as her personal life seemed to unravel around her. This challenging period in her life stands as a reminder of the sacrifices some make for their art, even when faced with heartbreak. Rosemary's Baby, a classic horror film from 1968, delves into the realm of curses. Whether you believe these curses are true or not, the actors in this movie find themselves treading on eerie ground. The movie overall is pretty good, and you might enjoy it, even though the end is very disturbing. In 1968, the movie Rosemary's Baby made a big impact. It was received well by audiences and became a classic in popular culture. The film's dark themes and suspenseful story captured people's attention. Its success led to spin-offs, merchandise, and adaptations. The movie's legacy endures today, showcasing its lasting influence on the horror genre. Its impact on popular culture is evident in how it continues to be referenced and revered in the entertainment industry. The casting process for the 1968 movie Rosemary's Baby involved meticulous selection of each key actor. Mia Farrow was chosen for the lead role of Rosemary after impressing with her vulnerability and depth during audition. John Cassavetes, known for his charisma, was cast as Rosemary's husband. Ruth Gordon's quirky charm won her the role of the nosy neighbor, Minnie. Sidney Blackmer, with his commanding presence, was perfect for Roman Castevet. These actors were selected based on their chemistry tests and how well they embodied their characters. Pivotal moments during auditions and readings sealed their casting in this iconic film. Roman Polanski's directorial vision for the 1968 movie Rosemary's Baby was marked by a meticulous attention to detail and a focus on building psychological tension. His creative influences included a desire to create a sense of unease and suspense similar to classic horror films of the past. Polanski's style featured a slow-building atmosphere of dread, with carefully crafted staging and use of shadow and light to enhance the film's eerie mood. His collaboration with the cast and crew was marked by a sense of trust and shared vision, allowing actors like Mia Farrow to fully embody their characters and bring authenticity to the story. Polanski's direction guided the film towards a chilling climax that remains a classic example of suspenseful horror storytelling. During the production of the 1968 movie Rosemary's Baby, meticulous attention was given to the set design and locations. The apartment where most of the film takes place was carefully crafted to create an eerie and unsettling atmosphere. The team faced logistical challenges in capturing the essence of the story while adhering to a limited budget. Innovative techniques, like the use of practical effects and strategic lighting, were employed to enhance the suspense and horror of the film. Despite these challenges, the production team successfully brought the chilling tale of Rosemary's Baby to life on the big screen. The haunting score of Rosemary's Baby, composed by Krzysztof Penderecki, plays a crucial role in amplifying the film's eerie atmosphere. The music uses dissonant chords and unsettling string arrangements, creating a sense of dread that mirrors the protagonist's descent into paranoia. Penderecki's avant-garde style introduces sounds that evoke fear and confusion, perfectly aligning with Rosemary's emotional turmoil. Throughout the film, The soundtrack features a mix of orchestral elements and contemporary sounds, enhancing the psychological horror. The use of lullabies and choral voices adds a layer of innocence that starkly contrasts with the dark themes of the story. Additionally, the film's sound design incorporates ambient noise and silence, emphasizing moments of tension and isolation. Insights from the filmmakers reveal that the score was intentionally crafted to reflect Rosemary's internal struggle. The music shifts as her circumstances worsen, guiding the audience through her fear and desperation. The collaboration between Penderecki and director Roman Polanski resulted in a soundscape that remains memorable and impactful, making the film a classic in the horror genre. In the iconic scenes of Rosemary's Baby, the direction by Roman Polanski creates a tense atmosphere filled with paranoia and dread. The expert use of long takes and unsettling close-ups draws the audience into Rosemary's emotional turmoil. Mia Farrow's performance as Rosemary is hauntingly vulnerable, capturing her descent from a hopeful mother-to-be to a woman gripped by terror and betrayal. One particularly chilling moment is when she discovers the truth about her neighbors. The camera lingers on her face, allowing viewers to feel her shock and confusion, making it all the more impactful. The cinematography plays a crucial role in shaping the film's mood. The use of shadows and dim lighting enhances the sense of claustrophobia, reflecting Rosemary's isolation. Polanski's choice to incorporate surreal imagery, like the dream sequences, blurs the line between reality and nightmare. These scenes leave a lasting impression, resonating with audience fears about control and loss. The filmmakers noted that the blend of everyday life with horror effectively elevates the uncanny. Farrow recalls how her emotional journey mirrored the film's gradual unveiling of horror, making every discovery more terrifying. This unique fusion of direction, performance, and cinematography not only defines the film, but also leaves viewers with an enduring sense of unease. Rosemary's Baby, released in 1968, had a significant cultural and social impact. The film resonated with audiences by tapping into fears around pregnancy and motherhood, blending horror with psychological thrill. It influenced pop culture by popularizing the idea of satanic cults and conspiracies, sparking discussions on the occult and devil worship. The movie also contributed to conversations about women's autonomy and bodily autonomy, reflecting the changing social attitudes towards gender roles and reproductive rights during the late 1960s. Through its chilling narrative and powerful performances, Rosemary's Baby remains a classic that continues to provoke thought and discussion around its themes. Rosemary's Baby, released in 1968, garnered critical acclaim. Critics praised its eerie atmosphere and Mia Farrow's compelling performance. Audiences were equally captivated, making it a box office success. The film received multiple award nominations, including an Oscar nod for Best Supporting Actress. These accolades recognize the film's impact and the talent of those involved, elevating their status in the industry and solidifying the movie as a classic. The positive reception and awards affirmed the efforts of the cast and crew, bringing validation and recognition to their work. During the making of the 1968 movie Rosemary's Baby, the cast and crew had some intriguing experiences. Mia Farrow, who played Rosemary, was known for her dedication to the role. She even cut her hair for authenticity, which was a bold move in the 1960s. Additionally, director Roman Polanski had a meticulous attention to detail. He would often shoot multiple takes to achieve the perfect scene, earning both praise and frustration from the cast. Ruth Gordon, who played Minnie Castivate, brought a quirky energy to the set, keeping everyone entertained between scenes. Overall, the behind-the-scenes stories from Rosemary's Baby offer a fascinating glimpse into the making of this iconic film. Rosemary's Baby, released in 1968, holds a notable place in film history for its innovative storytelling and chilling atmosphere. The movie's impact on future filmmaking is evident in its use of psychological horror and suspense, setting a new standard for the genre. Rosemary's Baby inspired a wave of similar films that delved into psychological terror and supernatural themes. Its legacy lives on through its influence on modern horror cinema, with filmmakers continuing to draw inspiration from its tense and eerie atmosphere. The film remains a classic example of effective psychological horror that has left a lasting mark on the genre. If you've ever watched the 1968 movie Rosemary's Baby, we'd love to hear your stories. Did this film leave a mark on you? Share how it influenced your views on cinema. Let's connect over our shared cinematic experiences. Your engagement means the world to us. Like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of film. Your voice matters.